This is Tank's Vlog, December 10th, 2018. We are brought to you by Allow Me to Be Frank, that weekly podcast you can hear on SoundCloud and iTunes. We'll be having a new episode recording tomorrow, so keep your ears out and listen, because it will be dropping Tuesday on SoundCloud and iTunes. What else can you say about today in the NFL? What else can you say? You know, it's been a long 20 years for the Dolphins. The last 2 decades have been nothing but misery. You got the Patriots, who are still going to win the division. Patriots, since 2001, have only... This is going to be 16 out of 18 years they've won the AFC East. A division where everyone else has basically stunk, including the Dolphins. Dolphins, since 2002, since 2001, have made only sporadic playoff appearances. 2008, 2016. Every 8 years, it seems. And it's been one and done. One and done. They haven't won a playoff game since the following the 2000 season. They've tried quarterbacks. They failed quarterbacks. Had many coaches coming in. But what we saw today was got to be the biggest feel-good win the Dolphins have had in at least 20 years. I mean, I put this game up with the emotion of feeling after the Leon Lett game and the fake spike. I would put that game right there as, in the last 25 years, the best wins the Dolphins have had in the regular season. I mean, it's just incredible. I can't believe it. I can't believe it happened. I mean, nobody can believe it happened. That's why I had to do the victory worm. Unreal, unbelievable. I can't believe it. I love it. I just love it. And especially it came against the Patriots. And that's what makes it so frustrating sometimes to be a Dolphin fan. We play so good against the Patriots in Miami. We've taken 4 of the last 5 down here. Down in Miami, down in Hard Rock Stadium. Of course, they get cremated every time they go up to Foxborough, but they find a way to hang tough, and they win these games sometimes. And today, that lateral play, it never works. The lateral play never works. It's not supposed to work. It's crazy. But it worked. It worked. And the best part was seeing Rob Gronkowski faceplant. Boom! Boom! I mean, Bill Belichick outsmarted himself. He had Gronkowski out there defending against Hail Mary, not realizing Ryan Tannehill can't do it for Hail Mary because he doesn't have that arm. So they did the lateral play in it. And son of a bitch, it worked. It worked. Kenyon Drake snaking his way up the field. I mean, Kenny Stills. I was about to strangulate Kenny Stills after the stuff he did. I mean, jeez. How can you go down on third down 1 yard short of the first down marker? Oh. And then he drops a pass that could have given a first down, and then the Dolphins punt, and the Patriots almost use up all the time. Not all the time, because the Dolphins still had 7 seconds left. And those 7 seconds were all they needed for this absolute, just totally baffling, unbelievable, unreal, surreal, I still can't believe it happened miracle. Dolphins still have a long shot to go to the playoffs. I mean, they have a tough game next week in Minnesota. They only have 1 home game left. That's in 2 weeks against the Jaguars. And by the way, Dolphins, please, 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 hear your fans. Hear your fans. Get rid of the crappy logo you wear. Throwbacks. Full-time, 16 games. That's the helmet they should wear. That's the logo they should use. That's the uniforms they should wear forevermore. That is what the Dolphins look like. This was the Miami Dolphins. They look so much better than what they wear today. Those old uniforms, those 1972 beauties. That's what the Dolphins look like. They're beautiful. They're perfect. They are perfect. The perfect color. The perfect logo. Perfect. Oh, wow. But there's still a long shot to make the playoffs. But this win, I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Pinch me. Unreal. Just absolutely great. Just so great. I mean, we're not going anywhere. I'm not fooled here. The Patriots are still a tough team. They're still going to division. They're still probably going to have a long playoff run. But this today, make no mistake, was Dolphins Super Bowl. All right, moving on. In another AFC East matchup, the Jets. Oh, just when the Jet fans started wanting them to lose, what do? They win. La 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 la. Beating the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo 27-23. A nice comeback win. Sam Darnold actually played well. Josh Allen had the chances. Josh Allen had the Bills in control, but made too many mistakes in the end. And the Jets, with a fourth down touchdown late in the fourth quarter, get the win. Cleveland Browns, all of a sudden, 3 straight wins. Well, actually, no, they didn't win last week. They won 3 out of the last 4 games. As they beat the, all of a sudden, plunging Panthers 26-20. Panthers, the Browns starting to look solid. I don't know if Greg Williams is going to keep his job. Yeah, he's going to be kept on as the interim coach. But he's done enough. I know his got that bad reputation. But why not? Browns seem to have responded to him. Very good effort by the Browns. 5 wins. They might actually find a way to avoid losing 10 games, which would be remarkable for them. It was the Packers, and speaking of interim coaches, in Joe Philbin's first game, beating the Falcons 34-20. Falcons, just a total loss season, dropping to 4-9. They've had a lot of injuries on defense, but it just every week the efforts get worse, and you got to wonder, is Dan Quinn in trouble? Kansas City Chiefs were on the ropes, facing 4th down and long. Baltimore Ravens were frustrating Patrick Mahomes. They seemed to find a formula to stopping him, and then Patrick Mahomes scrambles around, throws across his body, finds Tyreek Hill, gets the first down, and all of a sudden, here we go. Mahomes still passed for 377 yards, got the game-tying touchdown. Chiefs win in overtime, 27-24. You're a wizard, Patrick. I mean, it's like he's not a quarterback. He's a wizard. The things he does, the fastballs. Now he makes some mistakes every now and then because youth but his arm strength, he is without a doubt right now the most exciting player in the NFL. Saints got off to a slow start. We're down 14-3 at the half to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But second half came alive. Scored 17 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. 25 unanswered points in the second half to beat Tampa Bay 28-14. Combined with the Panthers' loss, the New Orleans Saints are your NFC South champions. Second in a row. First time ever they won back-to-back division titles. And right now, Saints are the number 1 seed in your NFC at 11-2. Giants. Faint. Boop, 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 boop. There's still brain activity. They're not dead yet. They're in a coma. But there's still faint hope. Had a huge game for Saquon Barkley. 170 yards on the ground, including a 78-yard run. He is running close to winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year. As the Giants slammed, crushed, and embarrassed the Washington Redskins. Mark Sanchez. Wow. Wow. Mark Sanchez has never been good, but today, wow. Was he bad? Was he bad? And then they brought in Josh Johnson, who threw 2 garbage time touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Fell to the Redskins. Fail to get a win. They once were 6-3 and haven't won since. They are going backwards, falling down, falling fast. Dan Snyder screwed them all real good. Broken leg, broken leg. It is a shame. Fail to the Redskins. Fail to get the win. They are an embarrassment. Another lost season. Indianapolis Colts, after getting shut out last week by the Jacksonville Jaguars, bounced back nicely, ending the Texans' 9-game winning streak with a 24-21 win. Strong game by Andrew Luck, who passed for 399 yards for two touchdowns. T.Y. Hilton had a career-high 199 yards in the game. Absolute A effort by the Colts. Los Angeles Chargers got pushed today by the Bengals. Bengals stayed tight, kept getting close all the way throughout. But in the end, Chargers got the win, proved it 10-3, and now head into a Thursday night showdown with the Chiefs with a chance to actually make noise and actually tie that division race. Chiefs do hold the edge in the tiebreaker with the Chargers' earlier loss to Denver probably standing in the way. And if the Chiefs do win the game, they will clinch the AFC West. 49ers got a record-setting game by George Kittle, who set a record for most yards ever by a tight end with 210 yards, all in the first half, by the way, as they stunned the Denver Broncos 20-14, ending the Broncos' 3-game winning streak and sending them hurtling back to earth. It was the Lions over the putrid Arizona Cardinals, 17-3. In probably the most stunning game, other than the Dolphins, of course, the Oakland Raiders beat the suddenly reeling Pittsburgh Steelers 24-21. Steelers were in control, had the lead up 14-10 at the half, but Ben Roethlisberger did not come back. They kept him on the sideline, I guess, waiting for magic to happen. I don't know. I don't know what Mike Tomlin was thinking. Raiders take the lead, and then they put Roethlisberger in, and he leads a touchdown drive. He wasn't hurt. He was shaken up. He could have played, but you took him out of the game. You kept him out of the game, and after the Raiders take the lead again, goes down the field in less than 20 seconds, sets up for a game-tying field goal, and of course, Zip, boom. Chris Boswell. I'm going to kick that ball to the moon. Ah! Boom. I mean, what happened? Did Lucy pull the ball out from under him? Mike Tomlin. I mean, it's always, yeah, assist boom bubble. When it comes to actually coaching, it's, And now the Pittsburgh Steelers with 3 straight losses. 7-5-1. They only had a half-game lead on the Ravens. Ravens who lost today. If the Ravens won, you would have seen the Ravens right now in first place. And the Steelers looking outside of the playoff picture going, uh-oh, we in trouble. Next week, they have 3 straight losses. Next week, they play the Patriots, an angry Patriots team. You know, when Patriots have losses like they had today, there is a 0% chance that they're going to lose next week. A 0% chance the Steelers are going to win. Every time the Steelers see the Patriots, they go, I mean, Mike Tomlin coaching against Bill Belichick reminds me of Henry Winkler and the Waterboy, where he just sees the other coach on the sideline and he starts going. I mean, it's just no chance. No chance in hell. They got no chance. No chance in hell. In the NFC East, the Dallas Cowboys all but clinched the division today, beating the Eagles in overtime 29-23. This was a defensive battle up until the fourth quarter, when all of a sudden the offenses came alive. I mean, the score was at the end of the third quarter was 9-6 in favor of Dallas. Then they scored combined 31 points going up and down the field. The referees and the Cowboys right now. When you need a friend, we'll be there. If you need a flag to help you, or a whistle that was too soon, just look at us and we'll be there. We help the Cowboys win all the time. Gonna trade our zebra stripes for some Cowboy stars. Jerry Jones pays us good. We're the referees. I mean, it is now blatant. I mean, every week. Don't you know that a referee is a Cowboy's best friend? I mean, it's time that the referees just cut the charade and wear Dallas Cowboy uniforms. That's it. Of course, Amari Cooper had a huge game. Made that big catch off the deflection in overtime as the Cowboys just held the ball, and just drove down the field and got the touchdown in overtime. Didn't even give the Eagles a sniff. Final score 29-23 as the Eagles will not be going to playoffs and will not have a chance to defend their championship. And in the Sunday Nighter, wing a day for Sunday night. The Rams went to Chicago and were mighty cold. You guys see their teeth chatting. And it was the Bears defense. And it was the first half was just field goal. But the game turned on a safety as the Bears defense smothered the Rams. Smothered them. And after the safety, the Bears got the touchdown, win the game 15-6. I mean, right now, Khalil Mack, absolute lock for Defensive Player of the Year. Amari Cooper winning games for the Cowboys. Congratulations, Oakland. Congratulations. Real man, genius. We got one of the best defensive players in the year. We're going to send him to Chicago and get us a few draft picks. Never! much back in return. Then we're going to trade Amari Cooper. I mean, basically, because these two teams are going to division, they're getting like 20th picks in the 20s for two absolute stud stars, top-notch players, and the Oakland Raiders. Well, at least you beat the Steelers today. Da 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 da. Just don't lose. Oh boy, the Oakland Raiders. They put the lull in Oakland. Moving on to the NHL. Andy Green needs to go away. Andy Green needs to go away. He has provided, right? The Devils would be better off putting a highway cone on the ice than Andy Green. A highway cone would actually make a player have to go around him. Andy Green, oh, you want to go at the goalie? Oh, sure. Is he? Oh, look at that. He's get the rebound. Oh, shit, that's a goal. And then, what's he do? He puts the puck in the own net. He puts the puck in the Devils' net. Another horrible defensive effort. Another overtime loss. At least they got a point, but at 10-12-6, his season's done. They're done. They're done. It's not even January, and the Devils are friggin' done. And Andy Green, you got to go! Captain, take the captaincy off of him. Put it on Taylor Hall. It's time. It's done. Andy Green, the old gray mare ain't what it used to be. Elsewhere, the 6-5 win by the Ducks. I mean, the Devils had this game. I mean, it's just incredible. It's just absolutely incredible. Corey Schneider. Oof. Oof. What's his GAA? Like 5? Awful. Awful. It was the Canucks beating the Blues 6-1. 5-point night from Elias Peterson, who is an absolute lock right now for the Calder Trophy. And unless something happens, I can't see how that doesn't. Unless he has a bad second half, he's your rookie of the year. Brian Bosser also had a hat trick in that game to lead the Canucks past the Blues 6-1. It was the Jets 7-1 winners over the Flyers. The Bruins in overtime over the Senators 2-1. The Canadiens beat the Blackhawks 3-2. Boy, I tell you, Chicago. Yeah, that move to fire Joe Quenneville really worked. I mean, how many have the Blackhawks actually won a game since they fired Bowman? I mean, not Bowman. Well, Bowman should be fired. Bowman's going to be next out the door. But since they fired Quenneville, how many games have the Blackhawks won? It was the Oilers in the Battle of Alberta winning 1-0 on a shutout by Mikko Koskinen. And the Vegas Golden Knights beat the Dallas Stars 4-2. NBA, it was the Knicks getting stung at home by the Charlotte Hornets, 119-107, dropping to 8-20 on the season. Tank it up. Whoa! It was the Pelicans actually getting back to 500, beating the Pistons 116-108. The Bucks went into Toronto and stunned the Raptors 104-99. 19 points, 19 rebounds, 6 assists by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it was the San Antonio Spurs edging not edging, it was a little bit more than an edge, beating the Utah Jazz 110-97. Today's 3 stars are Amari Cooper of the Cowboys, George Kittle of the 49ers, and Elias Pettersson of the Canucks with his 5-point night. Today's birthday shout-out goes to one of the reasons why the Bears have played so well this year, Eddie Jackson, who turns 26. And we take a look back to 1989, when Steve Largent of the Seattle Seahawks became the first player in NFL history with 100 career touchdown catches. People don't remember Steve Largent. Steve Largent's been overshadowed in the last 30 years. But when Steve Largent retired, he held the record for receiving yards, catches, and touchdowns. Not bad for a guy who was basically cut by the Houston Oilers and had to hook on with an expansion team, otherwise would have probably been out of the NFL. So check out the full story at Barstool Sports and its Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Don't forget to listen to Allow Me to Be Frank and get ready for a new episode. Subscribe now! iTunes, SoundCloud. Good day.